Hi traders, this is Mario from Forex Other Way. In today's video I'll try to show you a very simple tool to use to determine the trend. Tool which can show you when the trend changes its direction. They say trend is your friend, but only to its end. After that it's over and all the profits are gone because we're losing the profit if we don't stop at the right time. So let's start the rock and roll. Normal conditions determining the trend wouldn't be that difficult. We are living just in a very harmonized world. So when we watch the trend on W1 on a weekly chart, we see the trend basically is a downtrend. So starting from whatever 2014, it was a correction, is downtrend. Actually on weekly chart, this is horizontal trend more or less. On the daily one, it seems already slightly different. Again, we got downtrend with the correction, choppy one. It's not simple. Well, determining the trend, some people do this way. Draw the line and say, this is the trend line, the downtrend. When the price starts rising, they draw it in this way, using the line like an uptrend after it was broken, like it happened recently. The uptrend line was broken and fallen. Well, I might say it's more or less the channel, like this one. It's the channel, rising channel, sign like that, whatever, like that, whatever we draw it. But at the moment, indeed, the price just broke through the channel, make correction, and it seems it's going to fall further. Well, but there is a tool. We can easily use this tool just to determine the trend. Let's go back to the 4-hour chart and I'll show you what happened. Basically, on the very beginning, I'd like to show you one interesting thing. When you draw a line just to the middle of the date of 31st of December, those two parts of the chart seem very similar. So the left-hand side and the right-hand side looks nearly the same. The cycles, as I told you in my previous videos, are nearly the same as the length. This cycle and this another half of the cycle is just another part. But let's leave it for today and let's try to determine the trend with something called Andrew's Pitchfork. We draw it this way. Andrew's Pitchfork is a trend channel tool which consists of 3 lines. A median trend line which is in the center. Let me draw it. The first step when we draw it, we have to determine ABC points. So we got, for example, we got such a situation here or here. Let's start here from 28 November from a Santa Claus rally which took place in December. It's a window dressing for all the hedge funds and whatsoever. That's the reason between the others why the price have risen. So we draw it in this way. We determine ABC movement like A, B, and C, and the channel is drawn. But as you see, it's very steep. It's over 60%. It's maybe 70 degree, probably something like that. So it's very steep. So I would suggest that normally I would draw it like A, B over here on the top of the other line. Oh, it doesn't work. A, B, and C. And here we go. We got a lovely channel which has been broken over here. As you know, the price fallen further. Obviously we can draw another channel because we got top here A, B, and C. We can do it or A, B, and C, even better. Let's try this one and let's have a butchers how it looks like. So we got A, B and C, and it shows us another channel which has been broken again. What we might expect, the price would fall over here, and let's do it in this way somehow. So as we see, the middle line is the line where the price always comes back, tries to come back. If it goes regularly up to the middle line and back and up and down and up and down, so we got a stable rising or stable falling market. In this situation, as you see, in this period, the price kept to the middle line, so we might have said nothing has happened. We are on 4-hour chart. Obviously, if we looked at 5 minutes or 15 minutes chart, it would be nice choppy market, nice channel forming with making lower highs and lower lows. At the end of the day, the price went up to the top of the channel, to the upper line, came back and broke it and went through, so already it just cancelled this channel. It's not valid anymore as far as I know. Well, what might happen, the price might fall back here and start rising, but we can try to draw another line. If we presume, let's get rid of this, if we presume that here started a new trend, and this is A, B, and C, so we can draw another one. And now, definitely, we can already try to catch the trend. What I would like to say, this area at the moment is a very safe area from the point of view of return ratio, because I will show you now, we are here. Let's presume that we are right here and the price starts rising. Let's presume. I don't know what's going to happen at the moment. I'll show you just in a minute another indicator which will help you to take the right decision. Let's presume the price is rising here. So if you take in consideration that the stop loss, would it be bigger than, let's say, 17 pips? If the price rises, it should rise up to here. We got 50 pips gain, so here should be 3-1. So if we are not right, well, we just lose 17 pips. If we are right, we earn 50 or 60 or 70. If the price goes even higher and hits this one, I'm not saying it doesn't happen very often. Usually the price comes slightly higher, comes back to the channel and goes higher if the trend is supposed to rise. Let me show you now a very useful tool which will help you to take the right decision. It looks like that. Let's do it. We are on 4-hour chart again. Let's draw another Andrews pitchfork, and I will show you what you can do having such a situation. You draw the line, we don't know yet what's going to happen. Let's go further. So what I use usual RSI with a period of 5. Now look, now the magic happens. So nothing special, it's very choppy, isn't it? But what you can remark, especially when you play on lower time frames, if you are investing lower time frames like M15, M5, maybe M1, on 4-hour chart, you can see all the divergences, which means, what is divergence? For those guys of you who don't know, divergence happens then when the price, like here, makes higher highs and the indicator makes lower highs. So this is the divergence. We got line up here, and here we go, line down. So this is divergence. it means that we got bigger chance, not all the divergences work, but we got bigger chance that we might start falling here. And another story, it is, let me show you, here is everything, okay? Here price are nearly the same, is slightly line rising, not much, but look what's happening here. We got another divergence. Look here, over here we got, right here we got price here, and here is the indicator. Here the price is much higher, indicator made lower low. So again, here the price is rising and here indicator is falling, which means that the price might have fall. And so on. You can try it and you will see as well, like it happened, for example, here the price was lower last time, and from the other hand, the indicator stayed nearly at the same level. It's also divergence. It's the sign when the market might rise. Here we got another divergence. Look, the price, this small one, was down, and indicator has risen. That's the reason why it appeared another candle here, and then it started falling. But it's not the end. Let me just get rid of those guys, and I'll show you one more. Just give me 20 seconds. There is another thing I want to show you right now. I want to share with you what I used to apply to my trading, which is a part of divergences. It is trend line on indicator. It doesn't work 100%, but it might be a good indicator for you. Let me show you. If we draw upper channel line here, so we've got divergence here. Obviously the price has fallen, but it appeared after this fall, so we might neglect it. But if we draw the line here on the tops, you see clearly the price tried to get out here. We are on 4-hour chart here, so these two candles probably sign like 60, 50 pips. So no, it's not, sorry. It's just 20 pips. But like here, you got the stuff from here. The price started rising. Over here, as you see, this trend line on indicator has been broken, and from here the price very lazily started rising, and we could have drawn another trend line. Let's call it trend line, okay? So as we see, the price has risen up to here, where the price started here, made one another top, but appeared divergence, as I've shown you before. So this is a sign to get out. As we see that the price starts falling here, for us is the sign that the market is weakening, and soon it will happen a correction, which took place after breaking this line. The price started falling, only 85 pips, but it's enough. Let's draw another line. In this way, I show you another one. Just get rid of this fork. What we have here, look, let's do it this way. Let's put it here. Let's draw. Look how the price responds to the line. After breaking this point, the price started rising, not that much, 40 pips. But we can try another one. If the price started rising from here, we can draw another trend line. Or another trend line. Already here we knew that this trend line has been broken and soon correction will appear. You might have seen it on this divergence. This small one shown us that the price will fall. So in this way you might find another interesting tips about trading Forex in my other videos. I encourage you to look at them and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.